between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UConn Huskies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports. On the ground, it's Bray. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up a tackle for loss.
Grab behind the line, it's Bray. He's still on his feet at the 35. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Bray. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Wants to throw. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Unleashes one. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right there. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And they can't make the connection on third down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to... And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is...
He uncorks one deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
There he goes. Take it in. Touchdown, Dogs. No midseason doldrums. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Knight. Got his man. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Tight end getting vertical. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Smashes in between the up. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Bray. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Bray. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Knight. Looking for his man. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team does a good job. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the left. Sprinting away. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And how about the big strike strike down the field. I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch just... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Cricket. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Knight. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Number 9 on to kick it away.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here we go. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Bray. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is
looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia sends out the punt team. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. had their fair share of issues with teams from the so-called Group of Five. And today, they meet the cream of the crop, a playoff team from a year ago. Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on first down. Looking to throw its car. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Lott. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Fields. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quickly complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes a fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. It's Lott. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the Year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted.
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Got his man downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going for 6. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Stopped at the 13. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything.
Oh, what a move to get over. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, 5 yards. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fields. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Line gets set, first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. 1. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drop...
Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a... Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Carr. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's locked. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they got the running back out on a route one-on-one. He's got to do a better job separating, though. Just not a good enough route so that when he caught it, he got tackled right away for a gain of no yards.
Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's locked. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They just keep firing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. What a disappointment. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. Here comes